Welcome, folks, to another engaging episode on the Modern World Dynamics channel. We're your go-to for navigating the labyrinth of human connections. Today, we're unraveling a conundrum that's as confounding as it is common. She was really into me for 3 weeks, then went cold. Why? Love. As unpredictable as the British weather. One moment, it's all sunshine and rainbows. The next, it's a chilling winter's gale. So brace yourselves as we dive into this intriguing tale of romance turned mystery. So picture this. You meet someone who seems to be as into you as you are into them. You're both sharing great laughs, enjoying cozy dinners, and having those late-night chats that make you feel like you're the only two people in the world. You feel like you've hit the jackpot, right? It's as if you've found the one person who understands your obsession with retro video games, or that peculiar fascination with collecting vintage stamps. You both are like two peas in a pod and things are going swimmingly. You're texting each other good morning, and the last thing at night, you're sharing inside jokes that no one else could possibly understand. It's a whirlwind, a roller coaster of emotions, and you're both strapped in for the ride. She's the one initiating most of the communication, and you're thinking, blimey, she's really into me. You're over the moon, because, let's face it, who wouldn't be? You're getting to know each other, sharing your hopes, dreams, and even your most embarrassing moments. Like that time in the 3rd grade when you accidentally called your teacher Mum. Yes, that's right. You're at that comfortable stage where you can laugh about these things together. Then she goes on a trip with her friends. You think nothing of it. After all, everyone needs a bit of time with their mates. You're expecting her to return, full of stories and laughter, ready to dive back into the wonderful world you two have been crafting together. But then, out of the blue, after a blissful 3 weeks, she suddenly turns as cold as a leftover Sunday roast. Now, this isn't a scene from a soap opera, but real life. And it leaves you wondering, what on earth just happened? We've all been there, haven't we? You're cruising along, enjoying the ride, when suddenly, the road disappears. You're left in a cloud of dust, squinting through the windshield, wondering where the blooming heck you took a wrong turn. So why the sudden change? Well, there could be a number of reasons. First off, there might be another person in the picture. Now, before you go all Sherlock Holmes on her social media, remember, it's just a possibility. It's like when you're in the middle of a gripping TV series and suddenly a new show catches your eye. You didn't mean to stray, but there's just something about that new detective drama that's got you hooked. Or it could be something more personal. Life, as we know, has a habit of throwing curveballs. Maybe she's dealing with some issues that she doesn't want to burden you with. It's like when you're playing a game of football and suddenly you pull a muscle. You don't want to let the team down, but you can't exactly run with a limp now, can you? And hey, let's not forget the good old, it's not you, it's me scenario. She could just be reevaluating her life choices, her career, her avocado toast preference, or maybe even her taste in men. It's like when you've been eating the same cereal for breakfast for years and suddenly you decide, you know what? I fancy some pancakes instead. But remember, folks, it's not the end of the world, nor the end of our story. Before we move on to the next chapter of our story, a quick reminder. If you're enjoying this video, consider it like a good date. You wouldn't just walk away without saying, see you again, would you? So go ahead and give us a like. And if you want to keep seeing more of our content just as you would with someone who keeps you intrigued, then hit subscribe on the Modern World Dynamics channel. It's like setting up a standing date, but with no fear of cold feet. Now, with that out of the way, let's get back to our bewildering tale. So, what's a guy to do when his lady love suddenly turns frosty? Well, lads, it's time to pull out the 3 golden rules of frosty love affairs. Don't appear needy, give her space, and focus on setting the next date. Imagine you're a rock star. You're cool, collected, and in control. You wouldn't be begging for an encore if the audience didn't cheer, would you? Of course not. You'd strut off stage, satisfied with your performance. That's how you need to approach this situation. Don't appear needy. Instead, be confident in your own worth and let her come to you. Now let's talk about space. No, not the final frontier, but the emotional distance you need to give her. Think of it like this. You're both on a dance floor, and she's decided to do a solo. Instead of rushing in to join her, you give her the room to twirl, to leap, to express herself. In relationships, This means giving her the time to sort through her feelings, to miss you, and to realize that she wants you back in her dance. Finally, focus on setting the next date. But remember, it's not about chasing her or begging for her time, it's about extending an invitation. Imagine you're throwing a party. You wouldn't go around begging people to come, would you? No, you'd send out the invites and let them decide if they want to join the fun. So propose a plan, make it sound exciting, and then step back. Let her make the choice to be part of your world again. Remember, in the game of love, it's not about winning or losing. It's about understanding, patience, and knowing when to step forward and when to step back. So, the next time your lady love turns frosty, keep these points in mind. Who knows, with a little patience and a lot of understanding, you might just turn this icy situation into a warm reunion. So there you have it, folks. A roller coaster ride of romance, mystery, and a dash of humor. In our journey today, we've uncovered the perplexing situation where a seemingly perfect romance, blossoming beautifully over 3 weeks, suddenly turns cold. We've dived into the possible reasons, from another person entering the scene to personal challenges she might be facing. But remember, the key takeaway here is the approach you should adopt. Avoid over-pursuit and appearing needy. Instead, focus on setting the next date and give her the space to miss you. Let her follow through on her commitments. And while you're at it, why not share your own experiences or thoughts on this? The comments section is all yours. Perhaps your story could help someone else navigating the choppy waters of romance. That's all for today on Modern World Dynamics. Keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, love might be unpredictable, but it's always worth the ride. Hey there, aspiring creators. Ever wondered how to turn your passion into a paycheck? Well, buckle up because we've got something extraordinary for you. Introducing the AI YouTube Automation Masterclass, the ultimate game changer in the world of content creation. Here's what you're about to unlock. Discover the secrets behind making a 5-figure income monthly. Learn the strategies that took us from dreaming to earning and how you can do it too. Imagine making money while you sleep. We'll teach you how to create content that works for you, allowing you to enjoy the fruits of your labor with just 3 days of dedicated effort. Watch your channel skyrocket as we spill the beans on how we've successfully grown 4 channels from 0 to over 100,000 subscribers. It's not just a class, it's a proven formula for YouTube success. Say goodbye to your traditional job and hello to a life of freedom. Take control of your destiny, work only 3 days a week, and spend quality time with your loved ones while making 10 times your current income. But here's the real kicker. Be an early adopter of artificial intelligence in content creation. Don't be left behind. Be a pioneer in the AI revolution. Get in early and let AI be your creative ally. It's not just about making videos, it's about making history. So, are you ready to unleash the power of AI and become the next YouTube sensation? Click the link below, join the AI YouTube Automation Masterclass, and let's turn your dreams into reality.